Lesson 2 in chapter 3 is a really important one. Slope is very important, and you will definitely see questions on the test that have to do with slope. So this is from page 181, and we're going to do the guided practice, which is on page 184. Okay, slope. This one says, find the slope of the storage shed's roof. So then they give you a picture. Slope is very easy. If you will remember, it is the change in the y, or the up and down, divided by the change in the x, or the right and left. Okay, you have to do the change in y, up and down, divided by the change in x, right and left. Okay, so on this one, they tell you that the up and down, or the change in y, is 3, and the right and left, or change in x, is 15. So my slope is change in y divided by change in x. So it's 3 divided by 15. Now this can be simplified, so you should put this in your calculator and either get a decimal or get a simplified fraction. So the decimal for this would be 0.2, or the simplified fraction would be 1/5, because the top divided by 3 and the bottom divided by 3 would give you 1/5. So either of these two answers would be fine. You just need to remember to put the change in y divided by the change in x. Okay, so those are the slopes. Find the slope of each line. Here again, the change in y divided by the change in x is what you're looking at. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes up, and 1, 2, 3 boxes over. So the change in y divided by the change in x, or the up and down divided by the right and left, is 4 divided by 3. So you should leave this one 4 divided by 3, because this will give you a decimal that keeps repeating forever if you put it in the calculator and find a decimal. So leave this one as a fraction because it will give you 1.33333, and we don't really want that. Okay, so 4/3 is the slope. And then for the table, change in y divided by change in x. So from 1 to 3, this is a +2, or 3 minus 1, which gives you 2. 1 minus 0, or 0 to 1, is a +1. Your change in y divided by the change in x is 2 divided by 1, which gives you 2 for your slope. So 2 is the slope of this table. If it's linear, it will always have a constant slope, so you can keep going if you want and do the same thing each time, but it should give you the same answer every time. Okay, and then when you have two ordered pairs, you can make a table if you would like, or you can use the slope formula, which we remember is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so in our ordered pairs, we have x1, y1. Every ordered pair has an x, then a y. So if it's the first ordered pair, the first x is x1, and the y would be x or y1. This is the second ordered pair, so this is x2 and y2. So this is y2, which we know is 4, minus y1, which we know is -2, divided by x2, which is 5, minus x1, which is -3. All right, and you can put this in the calculator. 4 minus -2 gives you 6. 5 minus -3 gives you 8. And then this simplifies, which you can also do in the calculator. If you put 6 divided by 8 and change it back to a fraction, it will give you 3/4. So 3/4 is the slope here. And same thing on number 5. It says -3 this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So my formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And I can use my calculator again if I have trouble. -3 minus 5 would give me -8. 3 minus -6 would give me 9. And this one does not simplify, so -8/9 would be my final answer on that one. Okay, if you wanted to make a table, let's say I just wanted to make a table here and do the table method. This would be my x and y, and I can do the same way that I did up here if I like that way better. So -3 minus 5 will give me -8. 3 minus -6 still gives me 9, and my change in y divided by my change in x is -8/9 still. Okay, so you're going to get the same answer either way. I like the formula, but if they don't give you the formula on the test, you can always make a table and find the change in the y's and the x's. Okay,